Welcome back to Thick Riff Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Lately, I have been quite inspired by this kind of like Midwest emo Polyphia fusion. I don't know what else to call it. You see it quite a bit on like TikTok and Instagram and the guitar space on those platforms, but it's a style that I've really liked a lot lately. Shout out to this guy I found on YouTube recently called Drax. He does this style really, really well. His videos are really sick, so go check those out if you haven't. But yeah, also like those guys like Scro and RJ Payson. This space is doing a lot of cool stuff with the guitar. I feel like these days it's harder for me to find music that makes me want to pick up my guitar and play. And this is one of those styles that has like kind of hooked me and kind of got me wanting to pick up my guitar and noodle around and come up with new ideas and stuff. So that's what we're doing today. It's probably not a style that you guys are used to seeing on Thick Riff Thursday, but we're gonna experiment and we're gonna have fun either way. So let's get into it. That's a fun fill. That's a good second ending. I like that. That was so messy. Let's try that again. Actually, I think I like that order more. I was thinking which fill should go where. I think I like that one on the first repetition, and then that one on the second time through. Man, this shit's hard. There we go. Good enough for a scratch take. We're gonna punch the shit out of that. How would you even say that? We're gonna punch in the shit out of that when we track it. Okay, let's build some stuff on top of this. I guess we can go ahead and do drums. Yeah, we can go ahead and do drums. So the drum sound I have dialed in is this cool drum and bass preset from Progressive Prodigy that I modified to take out pretty much the decay of like every drum. It was already really, really tight, but I took out like all of the decay. So it's just like, even the overheads are like super weird and distorted. It's cool. I think it's a cool sound. And it really works for this style. All right, what do I want the drums to be? Something like that, maybe? Maybe that's cool. I want these ghost notes to be a little more subtle. Yes. I think I'm just gonna do like only hi-hat and then maybe splash. Nice. You can dial back the distortion a little bit on the cymbals. So choppy. That's sick. Okay, and then to layer those kicks and snares, I have some like trap snare and kick samples. Okay, I think I want to track this nicely and then build around it. I'm trying to think if I want this to be left and right or just like one mono down the middle with some like stereo effects on it. We'll try to double it and then we'll see what happens. Nice. That was a good take. I think that was good. Let me just see if I can find a good slide lick. Ah, that's a good one. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I chose such a weird... I don't know why I chose to cycle 6 beats as my loop, but we got it. I'm just editing as I go. I want these to be like super choppy. Nice, that's so tight. All right, that's the second half. That was good, I think. You can just copy these guys over. Nice. Just gotta get that last chord. There we go. Oh God, now we gotta double that. 2, 3. Nice. Flex, dude. Flex has been f***ing my shit up all week. I'm tired of it. All right, let's pop this fill in there. Nice. There we go. We've got it doubled now. Let's see how it sounds doubled. That's dope. Okay, I want to build some cool stuff around this. So I've got this nice fat sub synth. That I think is going to sound sick. There we go. That's the first half. Nice. There we go. Ooh, that's dope. Spice that shit up a little bit. Interesting. So on that chord, maybe instead of hitting the root of that, hitting the 5th of the scale in the bass. It's kind of dope. All right, let's put this up here on my chord pluck track. I can build some chords out to reinforce this guitar part a little bit. See how that sounds with everything. I want to double those guitar fills with this synth lead patch here. Another channel I've been really enjoying lately is Virtual Riot. He's got a series called Studio Time where it's like he's just making songs, but it's like super long form. It's like some of these are like 2-3 hours long. There we go. Da-na-na-na. Nice. I have another synth lead that might be a nice layer. That's sick. Reverb on that is quite long. Yeah, we need some like ear candy stuff. Maybe we could do some like vocal chop stuff. Nothing like I thought it'd be. Honestly, like any of that is gonna work because we're gonna like fuck it up. Let's put in quick sampler real quick. Then we're gonna go slice. That's giving me way too much. That's way too many slices. I wanna be able to like play this on the keyboard, right? And be able to just like flip through a bunch of different spots on this vocal track here. So I'm just gonna go through and make my markers and then we'll play around. And I like having the effects on there too. Like I like having like reverb and delay right on the sample. I'm gonna put my own reverb and delay on there too. I love Archetype Plenty just for the delay and reverb. I love the sound of this delay and reverb. I put it on everything, man. I use this everywhere. I also want to use Archetype Misha and use the glitch pedal. That's cool, dude. There we go. Yeah, you can. I was wondering if you could do that, if you could like slow down the sample. That's sick. I just want to like smear it as much as I can. That's cool, dude. Holy sh**. I love that. That could be a cool intro. I like the bass line and the vocal together. And then maybe like filtered guitar. The bass is a little hard by itself. With the kick, it's cool. Maybe we can find a different bass. What if we do it on this guy? Wavy sub bass. Okay, I want to put my sidechain in there too. I'm just gonna copy all my kick MIDI and then put it down on my sidechain ghost track. Ooh. That's hitting hard as f. Love that. I have a little glitch idea. Hang on. Reverse those. That's cool. If we do a drum fill here, let's try it. That's kind of dope. Nice. This transition needs like a little extra sweetening though. Get a little crash going here. Should it just be 4 bars? The intro? Huh, maybe. Maybe the bass could hit there a little bit. Come on. Play. Play. Oh my god, did my keyboard died. Classic. Let me reverse this crash into the downbeat. Something needs to come in on the second time. Let me find some type of sound that could come in right there. That's kind of nice. It's kind of a nice sound. What if I make it like, not a pluck, but like pluckier? Maybe? I don't know. Let's keep playing. Messed up that second to last note. Yeah, maybe. It could be something, right? I kind of want it to be like something that's felt more than it is heard. And I know that's a cliche thing to say, but it's a real thing. There's something I saw Virtual Riot do in one of his videos where he adds an auto pan and kind of gives it like a tremolo effect, like a really subtle tremolo effect that makes you feel whatever subdivision he has the auto pan going at. And that's what I kind of want to do here is like, I want to imply the presence of 8th notes or maybe even 16th notes. That's dope. Give me some Valhalla. Yeah. That's sick. We need something else though. You know what? There's a preset that I made that might be a good double for that. This guy. I think eighth notes is better. Okay, there's something that I want to do with the guitars that I don't see a lot of people do that often. And it's a really cool effect, and people should do this more because it's fun. We're gonna mic up my electric guitar with this mic. It's already hooked up. We're good to go. I'm just gonna double these guitars with a lower layer of my acoustic string sound. And it's gonna be really nice and really cool and really dope. I need headphones for this though. I forget the riff. Okay, that was good. There we go. All right, let's hear how this sounds mixed in. Transient, master. Turn the sustain down a lot. Kind of want it just for the high-end spankiness. All right, let's hear how it sounds. Nice. Okay, we just gotta do the same glitch stuff that we did here. Reverse these guys. Dude, look, what are these waveforms, man? What are these waveforms here? Why does it look like that? These Toys R Us ass waveforms. Like, that looks fine. What is that?
Brother,
I know it's a reversed clip. I know that, but you can do better than that. I just want this drum groove in here in the intro, but like lo-fied. All right, that's cool. I think it's time to throw the mastering chain on and give it a listen. All right, I made a couple tweaks off camera. I did end up using the 808 bass in the intro instead of the wavy Reese bass. I just like took the distortion way down because it was like way too aggressive. So that's good. And then I added like a little outro thing, just like some of the layers carry on. There's a little downlifter down here, and then that kind of takes us out. I love it, dude. This has been fun. This kind of stuff has just been so fun for me lately. I'm sure you guys know the feeling of just like finding a new musical avenue to explore and kind of just diving in head first and kind of obsessing over it. That's kind of where I've been for the last week or so, is just diving deep into this stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is not the typical kind of heavy riffs that you guys are used to, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.